The first thing I'm going to introduce, there's three things. The first thing is going to be what's called the class yes. Have you guys done class yes?
No.
No. Awesome. Here's how it works. A lot of fun. Need the energy. Here we go. First of all, when I say class, you say yes. Seems simple, right? Let's try it. Class?
Yes!
Awesome. Now, here's the deal. The fun part is, however I say class, you have to say yes. So, for example, if I say class, you say?
Yes!
I like it, I like it. If I say like, classity class, you say?
Yes!
Perfect. So, here's what I want you to do. I want you guys, Tyler, to go ahead, and I want you to have a small conversation for about 10 seconds. I want you just to talk with the person next to you about what you did at recess or for the vacation. Talk about it, and then, time out, and then, when I say class, you say yes, and bring all your eyes back up front and don't talk. That's the trick. When I say class, you say yes, and then you stop talking. So, at this time, talk to the person around you for about 10 seconds. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking. See, I knew you guys had it. Awesome. That's number one. Here we go. Number two. Number two is we're going to have 5 rules in the second half of the year. 5 rules. That's it. Think about it, right? Most times you have laws. You have like thousands of laws or school rules. You have like this long list of rules. We've got 5. Only 5. You follow these 5 rules, you're going to have a successful second half of the year. Here we go. Rule number 1. And feel free to do gestures while I'm doing gestures because you're going to have to do them in a second. But here we go. Rule 1 is to follow directions quickly. Go ahead like this. Go like this. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Here's what I need you to do. When I say rule 1, you tell me what rule 1 is, and you do the gesture for rule 1. Keep the energy high. Here we go. Rule 1 is to follow directions quickly. Ready? Rule 1.
Follow directions quickly.
Beautiful. Now, rule 2, you can do gestures. Here we go. Rule 2 is going to be raise your hand for permission to speak. Once again, rule 2 is raise your hand for permission to speak. Come on, Alma, you can do it. Here we go. That girl. Okay, now when I say rule 2, you tell me what rule 2 is, and then you do the gesture. What is rule 2?
Raise your hand for permission to speak.
Good. Now let's do rules 1 and 2. Quick review. Once again, do it with me. Here we go. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2, raise your hand to speak. Excellent. Here we go. Rule 3, very similar. Rule 3 is raise your hand for permission to get out of your seat. Once again, rule 3, raise your hand for permission to get out of your seat. Great job, Tim. Okay, once again, when I say rule 3, tell me what it is and do the gesture. Tyler, here we go. Everybody, rule 3 is?
Raise your hand for permission to get out of your seat.
Fantastic. Let's review all 3 together at the same time. Here we go. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2,
Raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 3, raise your hand for permission to get out of your seat.
awesome. Here we go. We got 2 more. That's it. 5 rules. That's it. Rule 4 is going to be make smart decisions. Here we go. Rule 4, make smart decisions. When I ask you what rule 4 is, tell me what rule 4 is, and then tell me with the gestures, please. What is rule 4? Fantastic. Let's review them all again. Here we go. Josh Monk, here we go. All 4 rules, all together. Here we go. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2,
Raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 3, raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 4, make smart choices.
great job, Tyler. Here we go. Last one. Last one. You guys might think it's a little bit corny, but I'll tell you right now, this is the most important rule. Because if you can do this, Demetrius, if you can do this, your days are going to be much more happier. So here we go. Rule 5 is to make your dear teacher happy. Once again, Rule 5, Mr. Monk, is to make your dear teacher happy. Once again, let's gesture. Rule 5 is to make your dear teacher happy. When I ask you what Rule 5 is, tell me what Rule 5 is using the gestures. What is Rule 5? Make your teacher happy. Let's do them all together one time, all 5, using gestures as a class. Lots of energy. Here we go.
Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2, raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 3, raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 4, make smart choices. Rule 5, make your teacher happy.
Beautiful. Well done. Well done. Give it all. Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Good job. Okay, now, here's the deal. Class.
Yes.
Last thing, third part, the funnest part of all, in my opinion. Here we go, it's called the teach okay. What happens is this. You're going to teach the person sitting next to you. So basically, you can figure it out who's next to you at your table. You will teach that person. Now here's how it works. You're going to be teaching each other the 5 rules. Here's how the teach okay works. When I say teach, you say okay, then you turn to your partner and you teach them. Let's just practice the teach okay part. Don't talk to your partner, but when I say teach, you say okay. Ready? Teach.
Okay.
Now, once again, how I say teach, you have to say okay. Let's try this. Ready? Teach.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad. Let's try this. Here we go. How about teach?
Okay.
That's okay. One more try, because I still got some off things here. Try one more time. Let's do a little bit of difficult one. Let's try. Teach.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, here's how it's going to work.
I'm the teacher.
Class.
Yes.
Good. Here's how it's going to work. When I say class this time, you're going to say teach, you're going to turn to your partner, and you're going to teach them the 5 class rules. You're going to use gestures, and you're going to be talking at the same time. You're going to keep repeating those 5 class rules until I say class and bring you back. So for example, he'll be looking at Michael going, okay, rule 1 is going to be boom, rule 2, rule 3. And Michael at the same time is looking at him going, rule 1, rule 2. And they're going to just go back and forth. So you're talking at the same time to each other, using gestures, high energy, and you're talking about the 5 class rules. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I don't like this. Oh.